All right, welcome back here in our online studio. Well, that was a lot of household messages for those people here in the room in Bologna. I guess I have to give one to you guys. You guys are doing really, really great. You're a really fun audience. I saw a lot of pictures of people from all over Europe, from Macedonia to Zaragoza to Romania to London to Britain and France. I can't even name them all, but that's really, really cool. So if you haven't done so, please share a picture of where you're watching because that makes it just more fun. And if you're curious about other people watching, just do a search on Twitter for #EuropeCooperates and you'll see all those other viewers. Or go on the Facebook page, facebook.com/Interreg Europe, and you'll see in the comments also quite some pictures of other people watching. Well, as promised, in the next 30 minutes, while the physical audience is on a coffee break, we have a little exclusive program for you. And I already told you I will start with two representatives of the Smart Europe project, of which you just saw the video on the main stage. And I already have one question for them coming in through Twitter, the Revs network. Thank you very much. I'll take that in a minute. But if you have any questions to the people from the Smart Europe project, or to any of the other guests that you see here in the studio, please reach out. We'll try to answer them as soon as we can. So, with that being said, I would like to invite my guests into the studio, Sofia Munich and Ivan Busso. Please join. Hi, Sofia.
Hi.
Hi, Ivan. Please join me here, and they should be able to see you. Please step in a bit. Let me see. So, your shadow is not on Sofia's face. So, the Smart Europe project. We've just saw the clip. I'm very curious. Can you tell me in a second, what institution are you working for?
I'm working for Regional Development Agency in Hungary, in the eastern part of Hungary. It's called Észak-Alföld in our language. It's North Great Plain region.
Exactly. And Ivan, where are you from?
I work for the Innovation Agency of the Veneto region here in Italy.
All right. And at which moment did you guys decide we need interregional cooperation, we're going to participate in the Interreg program?
Actually, it was this experience is the continuing of another experience, the Mini Europe project, where we already developed the cooperation among us, and we saw the benefits of doing things together. That's the main point that moved us to go on and to proceed on this topic.
Because, Sophia, what would you say are some of the key benefits that you experience from participating in such a project?
Well, actually for us it was very important that finally our local and regional stakeholders started to share their visions, share their ideas and cooperate and use the experiences that we gained from our foreign partner regions in shaping our innovation ecosystem.
Exactly, because that was the real key of this project, right? Sharing learnings.
Yeah.
And we saw you guys did audits. You did. How did you go about? What did it imply to be part of this project?
Wow. It was an initiative, as Ivan already told, that was based on a previous one. So we already knew quite early what we want to get out and with whom we will work on. But we used some more innovative methodologies in this case, like we had peer reviews organized in all the partner regions. And we also had exchanges of good practices. So we combined these two aspects, and it was really a good methodological idea, I would say, if you can confirm. And for us, for my region, it was very nice learning environment that we found. As from the peer review, we received some hints from our foreign colleagues how to develop our innovation ecosystem in order to have more innovation-based jobs. And they also suggested us, based on what they see in our region, some good practices to further check. And it turned out that one of the good practices that they suggested based on this visit is totally fitting in our region's aims and objectives and in the aims and objectives of our regional partner and cooperative organizations. So I would say that so far it's a really beautiful way how we could use and how we could benefit from Interreg program, and we really hope to keep on going on that way.
Exactly, because I can imagine even that one of the challenges in sharing best practices and sharing knowledge is not only to capture the best practices, but then how will you make sure that people will actually read them, right? I mean, there's so much information everywhere. How did you guys tackle that?
This is a good question, I would say. And actually, there's also another point that was really interesting in our experience. That was the fact that we had to study our environment and see what kind of initiative were put in place to identify our best values and also to describe this best value. It was a benefit for us also to investigate our own regional procedures and methodologies, and how to
how do you make them read it? Yes,
this is a good question, but we have the answer. Actually, we try to define all the steps we made, and we provide at the end of the project we provide a toolkit which has all the steps and all the procedure and all the methodology we implemented in order to be successful. It's not an easy task, as you said. It's not easy because they mentioned also in the plenary session, it's not easy to have the correct timing in the implementation of new policies and to find out how the new policy can fit, as Sofia was saying, with your own programs. But to do this, we have prepared also this toolkit. So we kindly invite all the people that are interested to visit our website. There, they will find this toolkit and they will find how we succeed to implement. And as you saw, as you have seen in the videos, there are some good results. For instance, in my region, this comes right in the period where we were providing the information for the new operative program, and the work done in Smart Europe was useful to define a specific measure on this. This is a very, very nice. Yes.
Nice, yeah, I can see you're very happy with that. Yeah. Talking about the results, that's one of the questions that came in online. If I could ask you to step 10 centimeters forward, yeah, then you're not in his shadow. One of the questions from the Raves network, I don't know if you know that, it seems like they just opened a Twitter account exclusively for this online show, so great job. And they were wondering, did there also were there also some inter-regional cooperations, like economic cooperations coming out of that? For example, businesses that cross borders, or some tangible results in that sense?
I think there are. We have 13 partners from many European regions, and we also have other cooperations based on the partnership and based on our work done in Smart Europe. So in general, I can say that lots of new projects are growing from it. Some are in a frame of, it was, I don't know, Erasmus or Erasmus Plus projects. Some are pure business cooperations. Of course, it's a possibility. This is why I think it's so interesting and so great to have such projects, because lots of other things can come out afterwards. You should not only think about the application form and the direct things that need to be done in the project, but you should imagine that you are working with great people, talented people who have experiences and who are working in the same field than you are. So the possibilities are unlimited, and I think in our case, as far as I know, there are some business corporations as well that are set.
Who are also cross-border and cross-regional coming out of that.
So maybe not the same organizations, but our partner organizations, stakeholders. So lots of additional partners can benefit.
Yeah. So it's not only an impulse directly in the region, but also. You'd like to add?
Yes. I think that this was something that our lead partner, the province of Flevoland, pushed very much since the beginning, and we try to use also the peer reviews and the meetings and the contacts that we had also with companies and research center to try to set up something at a different level, which is not the policy improvement, but is as you said, the business cooperation. This is something that we tried, as Sofia said, to implement as well.
All right. Well, thank you very much. As a final question, as a tip to our viewers, because obviously in April 2015 the new application rounds are coming up. Apparently you guys made it through the application and selection. Is there any key tip or pointer you want to share with our viewers on the application process to make your project more eligible?
Well, have a great idea. That's not been done so far.
Start with a great idea.
Start with a great idea, and I think what is as important as the idea itself, have great partners. Because with a very good project partnership, you can have everything. You can change lots think things in your region. So get great people and great idea. That's what I would suggest.
So Ivan, how do I recognize a great partner?
I think that you have to build on the experience that you have made. That's why I think that the previous programming period was helpful for identify this project partner. And then the core group is there. You have to work with trust people that you know and you know how they work. This is the main point, I think.
All right. Well, thank you very much for sharing your views, and well, enjoy the forum for the next 2 days.
Thank you very much.
All right, enjoy.
Bye.
And with that, I hope that answered your questions very well. Talking about questions, I mean, while the plenary was going on, we were buzzing up here because we had the project officers on my right, we had Raluca on the social media channels on my left. Let's tune in with our project officers and see what kind of questions they actually answered. Hi Erica.
Hello.
Good morning again.
Yes.
What has been happening here in the past 1.5 hours?
It was very interesting because our online participants kept us very busy. We received many questions. Maybe I
Can you give us an example?
Them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For instance, we received a question from look the camera from Barbara from Italy that asked us if private bodies can participate to our program.
I see a lot of questions about that.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And the reply is that only private no-profit organization can join the INTERREG Europe program.
Okay.
Then we also received several questions about the co-financing rate for our projects, and the co-financing rate will be different for public partner and body governed by public law, as the co-financing will be 85%. Then we will have a 75% for the private no-profit partners. Another information to be mentioned, the Norwegian partner will be co-financing with 50%.
All right, and just as a layman, probably for the entire audience it's clear what this means, but can you explain a little bit, governance, 75, 85, 50%, what does that mean?
Yes, of course. European Territorial Cooperation is founded thanks to ERDF, the European Territorial Fund, and European money that goes to our project partners. So when we say that the co-financing rate is 85%, it means that the 85% of the budget of one partner will be covered by ERDF.
Okay.
And then the 15 remaining will be covered by own source of the project partner.
Exactly. Oh, that's very clear. Very clear. Maybe one more?
The last
question?
one, yes, there is a lot of expectation for the launch of the first call. So we would like to remind again that hopefully the first call will be launched at the beginning of April 2015.
All right, good. Well, thank you very much. Keep up your very good work. As I said, it's been very busy in this corner, and
indeed.
it's also actually people coming over your shoulders and other colleagues. So, well, to our viewers, we really enjoy that you're doing this. This is the moment, this is the time, this is when they're sitting here, all for you. So please keep posting your questions to them. Thank you. Good luck. All right. Now, as I said, obviously we have an online show here for the next 3 hours. I saw quite some questions from people who say like, well, how about this afternoon in the parallel sessions? Will that also be broadcasted? Well, the answer is no, it will not. We are here with you until 1 o'clock. And then in this afternoon, we'll actually generate some compilation videos, some key learnings of what happens in the afternoon. And if you want to get an update when these videos are published, you should quickly register if you haven't done so. If you look on the top right of your screen, you see a button, register now. It's free, but just leave your details there so we can include you in our follow-up communication. You will receive a notice when the video is there. And obviously, we invite you to subscribe to all the social media channels of INTERREG, so you will be the first one to know when the application or the call for project is open around April 2015. Now, having said that,